Hey Brian, this is Julian Keller at Dave Wright Nissan Subaru. I just wanted to send you a quick video of a couple different Legacies that we got in stock. The one on the right here is going to be a limited. The blue one on the left is going to be a sport. Okay, so I'll show you some of the differences between what we looked at last time, which was going to be the base model, and this sport real quick. So for one thing, the big difference is going to be this infotainment system in the center here. Okay, so you get a full, almost a foot long screen. I don't know if you remember last time on the base, this was split into two smaller screens, but now you have this big screen on here to use, and you're gonna have a ton of different options to work with. Instead of having a bunch of buttons on here, everything's spread around the car. Most of the settings are changeable on this screen alone, and it's gonna give you more options to work with too. So you have all of these different settings that you can play with: general settings, sound settings, navigation, phone, radio, and all of these car settings. I mean, it's just so much easier having it on this one display for you to change, rather than having buttons spread around all over the car. So big screen's going to give you much more features to play with, which is fun. This one's also going to have the lane centering on it, just like last time, the advanced adaptive cruise control with lane centering, where it allows you to pretty much set and forget the pedal, and it does some of the steering for you as well. This one has a sport sharp mode and the iDrive as well, so you can, you can kind of, what would the word be? You can kind of customize how the transmission and engine work together. You can either open up the throttle a little bit and get a little bit more driver response in sport sharp mode, or you can just go to I mode, which is what's going to be on default, and that's going to help you save on fuel economy. I mean, this thing's just loaded up with options. So nice car, has the cloth interior just like the base one we looked at, but it's going to have some sport red stitching in it and have a little bit different feel. Okay, we'll go and check out the limited over here. So limited is going to be very similar to the sport and the premium, but it's going to have more luxury on it. Looks like this one has an upgraded sound system too. Both of them have moonroofs, which is nice. So we have this sound system down here called Harman Kardon Audio. Harman Kardon actually used to work with Ferrari before they started working with Subaru, and now they're helping Subaru out create a nice acoustic environment for their drivers. They know a lot of their drivers are music lovers, so they do a good job with the sound, with the acoustics on the inside of the car. This limited, like I said, is going to be pretty similar to the premium and the sport, but it's going to have more luxury, maybe a few more features. You got a heated steering wheel on this one. You still have the foot long screen, but this one's gonna have leather seats, so that's really the main difference here. You got nicer material. I mean, leather's not for everyone though, so maybe the premium or the sport's for you, and maybe you like cloth seats more, but that's personal preference. This one also has a driver distraction mitigation system in it, so it's going to make sure you're keeping your eyes on the road, but it can also save it can recognize your face, and when you get to the car, it automatically adjusts your seat settings for you, your climate settings, things like that, your radio. So it recognizes the owner when it steps inside the car, and it automatically adjusts everything for you. So these are really nice cars. I mean, I love the Legacy. They're set up just like an Outback with a few minor differences, but the Legacy and the Outback are really Subaru's babies. That's what I tell everyone, and they do a good job and really load them up with a lot of cool features and make them a fun ride. So hopefully this was helpful, Brian, and I'll be talking to you soon, man. Thanks for watching.